Hello, friends. Today's topic, the promotion was delayed for 3 years until he changed one thing. It's 0415 hours. The vessel was approaching Singapore anchorage. Traffic was increasing. The bridge was busy. The chief officer stood beside the radar, reviewing the arrival plan. Everything looked normal, but inside, he was frustrated, very frustrated. For the third time in 3 years, he had been passed over for promotion again. Another chief officer from another vessel had been selected for command, not him. He had the certificate, he had the sea time, he had the experience. At least that's what he kept telling himself. As the vessel settled at anchorage, he walked to the bridge wing. The sea was calm. The city lights glowed in the distance. And the same question returned. Why not me? For weeks, he blamed everything, the company, management, timing, politics, luck, anything except himself. A few days later, during a routine visit on board, an old marine superintendent joined the vessel. The chief officer respected him. He had commanded ship for years before moving ashore. During coffee, the chief officer finally asked, Sir, can I ask you something honestly? The superintendent nodded. Why do some people get promotions faster than others? The older man smiled. Not because he hadn't heard the question before, because he had heard it hundreds of times. He replied calmly, Tell me something. If tomorrow morning the company called and offered you command, what would change? The chief officer answered immediately, Nothing, sir. The superintendent leaned back. That is exactly the problem. The chief officer looked confused. The superintendent continued. A future master should not start acting like a master after promotion. He should already be behaving like one. Silence. The vessel's ventilation fans hummed softly in the background. The superintendent wasn't finished. You focus on certificates. Management focuses on responsibility. You focus on experience. They focus on judgment. You focus on ranks. They focus on leadership. The conversation lasted less than 10 minutes, but something shifted. For the first time, the chief officer stopped asking, When will I become a master? And start asking, What would a master do differently today? The change were small, almost invisible. He improved communication with rich team. He stopped complaining about company decision he could not control. He became more proactive during planning meeting. He mentioned junior officers. He prepared contingency plans before problem appeared. He started thinking beyond his department, not because anyone instructed him, because he was becoming the person the position required. Months passed. Then, one evening, while loading cargo in Korea, an unexpected problem developed. A weather system accelerated. Cargo operations were delayed. The terminal wanted faster decision. The charters was pushing. Master was occupied with another operational issues. For nearly 2 hours, the chief officer coordinated multiple moving parts calmly, methodically, without panic, without waiting to be told what to do. After the operation was completed, Master called him to the bridge. Only one sentence was spoken. You handled that like a master. The chief officer said nothing, but he remembered the conversation from months earlier. The promotion arrived 6 months later, but something interesting had happened. The promotion was no longer the important part because by then the transformation had already occurred. Most maritime professionals believe promotions change people. The truth is usually the opposite. People change first, then promotion follows. The shipping industry rewards certificates, but leadership rewards differently. Leadership appears in preparations, in communication, in accountability, in calm decision under pressure, and those qualities are built long before the title arrives. If you are waiting for your next promotion, ask yourself a different question. Not when will I get there? Ask what would the person who already belongs there do today? Because every voyage, every watch, every cargo operation, every difficult conversation is training you for your next level or keeping you exactly where you are. The choice is often made long before the promotion letter arrives. Thank you.